Welcome one and all to the first episode of Let's Play Diablo 2, the Lord of Destruction expansion. And we're not going to spend very much time here. We're going to pick the Paladin. Going to be named a Tenless. We are an expansion character, we are not hardcore, we're going to go. Now, the number one reason I was trying to get through that as fast as I can, because there's no actual options menu in the thing. You have to go in-game, which means I could not lower all the sound and music, and the menu music is very loud. So, return to game. This is Diablo 2. We are doing Diablo 2, the expansion set, Lord of Destruction. I'm a Paladin character, and I'm running it super fast for some reason. I don't remember the Paladin running this fast. You can book it. Alright, as I explained in the description for the interview video, I know this game very, very well. And you are not going to get a very good experience of the story, I'd say, for me, because I'm not going to do much talking to people. I'm only going to do talking for quest-related purposes, because I've heard everything else. I've played through it a million times. And this, because these videos are going to be so hardcore, this is going to be more of a speed thing. I'm trying to get this one done fast, you know what I mean? If not, this thing's going to go with 500 something videos. So, we're going to start by talking to Wareve.
Well met, noble Paladin.
I will let these play.
It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Now, the first thing I want to bring up, since Wareve brought it up, different characters will say a little bit different things to you depending on your class. For example, Wareve really appreciates the fact that I'm a Paladin. If I wasn't a Paladin, he would have not given me that opening bit. He would have skipped to straight, no doubt you've heard of some of the problems going on here. So we're going to go over here and talk to Akara. I know who she is.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the Sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Will be done.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
And thus begins our first quest, the Den of Evil. And we're gonna run off at a strangely fast pace for the Paladin. Through this gate. It changes every time you play.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
Yes, you will. We're going to go find the Den of Evil. And kill all the creatures inside. For those of you who have never seen a Diablo game, it looks like this. I basically click to move and click to attack. I click to pick things up. There's a lot of clicking. There also is some macro use if you're some kind of terrorist who likes to use macros. Personally, I detest them. And a buckler, which is gray, either meaning it's socketed or it's ethereal. It is socketed. It is the same as mine, just with a socket. Notice I have crap right now. I'm going to be a main hand weapon and a shield paladin. That's how I want to do things. I will be a combat and attack aura specialist. You'll understand as things go on. Gold, kill, chest, live the dead of evil, and something. Zombie. What did I pick up? Dagger. I was hoping it was throwing knives. Throwing knives are wonderful. I want as many throwing knives as I can get, because throwing knives sell like mad. Easily the best way I can think of right now to just make money. And believe me, you'll need money. Luckily, as a paladin, I don't have to worry about it so much. I kinda do. But if you're like a necromancer or a wizard or a druid, sorcerer rather, some of the items you have to buy are literally literally is the wrong term. They are absurdly stupefyingly expensive. Stupefyingly. There we go. I've invented a word for it. I have a combat shrine, which means I'm better at combat until it runs out. I'll need it. Level 2, which is good. I'll get my first ability. I'm gonna kill all these things first, because opening that will not pause the game. I will be weak. Come on. Thank you. Now, we're going to start in combat skills. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go with Smite. Just to start off with. Yes, Smite to start off with. There's our one skill. We're going to go over here. And you're going to see me dump a lot of points into strength. Because strength is extremely important. Dexterity is important too. Pretty much all the stats in this game are important, for one way or another. Magic throwing knives, yippee! And that sash is the same as my sash, so I don't need to replace it. We're going to place that with my smite now. Now we can smite things. Hello. Javelins. They sell over there. This game is about, in the beginning, hoarding everything you possibly can just to make a buck. Then it's about hoarding only magic items to make a buck. There's a lot of hoarding in this game just to sell. How did I miss? Ha! These guys can raise them, as you've seen. And there are two groups of them, which means I'm going to dart off over here and kill the shaman. Then I will start killing all these guys. Magic Eagle Orb, if it has good abilities on it, it'll sell for a lot. Hello.
I am overburdened.
And I already can't kill anymore. Dead. Dead.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. He's right. I pretty much cannot carry anymore. Do I have any healing potions in my inventory? Yes. I will drink. I totally forgot how to drink from my inventory. Right click, derp. To think it's only been a year since I played this and I've already forgotten things. We're mostly trying to clear the cave. Okay, we're not mostly trying to clear the cave. That's all we're doing. Hello. Mana Shrine, don't need it.
Overburdened.
I don't know why I clicked it. After I just said I did. Now I gotta kill all these little dudes. If you're wondering about the two characters you may have seen at the beginning, Blasbo and Blabo, they were both test characters, because I went through a lot to make sure this game was going to record right, and I still don't know if it's going to record right. It still has a lot of issues. Whenever a loading screen occurs, it breaks. It doesn't break, it immediately shoves it into a new save file. Which means bad. Vitality is good if I'm going to be using Sacrifice a lot. Come on. See? One hit him. Stats are exactly what you think they are. Vitality is health. Strength is strength, very stuff, except some items require a certain amount of strength, some items require a certain amount of dexterity, which is why I put a lot of points into both. See how I pretty much just instantly killed that dude? That's because of Sacrifice. Now I can hold down the Alt key and see all this magic loot.
Overburdened.
And I cannot carry any of it, but because those two items are magical, we're going to throw away crap that isn't to make room for it. And watch this. Alakazam.
I can't use this yet.
Derp, I'm sorry, I forgot it's magical. Shazam. Speaking of which... Ta-da! Extra inventory space, and you didn't even know it. Uh-oh. I found a bulk of them. I love how I'm gonna clear the first quest in the first video. Whoa. Getting a little wounded. Might need to be cautious. I hope I don't die in the first video. Oh wait, who am I kidding? I won't die in the first video. If I die in the first video, I'll just end the Let's Play right here.
I am over.
Fulminating potions, we want that because they'll sell like hotcakes. Exploding potions, throwing knives, these things make me a rich, rich man. And voila! And we want that scepter, because scepters are paladin class weapons. Yes.
My duty
superior.
here is done.
What is it? Ethereal. Ethereal sells for crap, because you can't repair Ethereal. Ethereal has no magic qualities, it just can't be repaired. It's crap. Anything is single piece of armor, single piece of chest armor from all this. Bullcrap. And the car is going to give me a ring. She always rewards you for this quest with a ring. So it's somewhere up here, I do believe. Map. Thank you, map. Always a good friend. The yellow bar down there, slowly deteriorating, is my stamina. It's because I'm running everywhere. I'm going to start walking now because I'm going to run out of stamina. So I'm going to turn it off, and then go walk around for a bit. I'm going to grab that I won't. There's no point. Walk back home is pretty safe right now. The whole game's pretty safe right now. I'm in the first area. It's pretty hard to die around here. Although that first zombie boss I just killed, he's always there. And, when I used to play this game with a friend of mine, that guy used to kill my friend every single time. We played this game like 20-something times together. Every single time. It's funny, I used to pick on him because of that. It was always, oh, did that zombie get you again? We've only been recording for 14 minutes. I'm gonna get to talk about the next quest. Hell, I might even start walking. Give me my Rengakar. You'll know if stamina does not deteriorate in town.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Alright! Right, they patch that. And at some point you'll even let me retrain my skills. See? Patch. That's right. Now. Do we want to start going into the auras? Yes. Yes, we do. Paladin's big things are auras. The problem is, the aura should drain magic every second. Of course, it's not going to here in town.
Hello.
But be with you in a minute, honey. We're gonna go speak to Charcy.
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers
If
around
she was a barbarian, she'd be drooling over me.
Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andaria.
Hiccup. We want to train repair. She's the blacksmith around here. Now, these ones we're going to keep, because if we identify them, they'll make us a lot more money. And the money we'll make, see, throwing knives, 480 bucks for normal ones. The magic ones are just even better. Unless they're cursed or something. Not rarely, rarely happens. That buckler is probably going to be really good for us. In fact, increase faster block rate, chance of blocking, 3 to life, 4 to mana, attack is take damage of 1. Better than what I have. I'll take it. 240 for those potions. And that's just a superior guitar. That's a dagger. So, back to her, because she'll sell scrolls that we need to get these items identified. And I might just buy... No, wrong one. I might just buy the books already. Fudge. They're smart investments. If any of these sell really good, I'm gonna need 4 of them. You see how that basically drained my cash at the moment? But if they sell well, I'll make it all back. Okay. Oh, that should make me a lot of money. Yippee. Already worth it. 1 the cold damage, meh. 2 the minimum, ooh. Both of those should make me a pretty penny.
Good evening.
Look at that. 480, 691, 880. Oh, look at that. I made back every penny. More so, too. So I am actually going to go buy the books. 1 of each. Those go politely over here in the corner. Town portal and identify. Ooh, my scepter is black. That's kind of cool. Okay, what do you want? I know what you want.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Can do. That's the second mission. And what the heck? We'll get over to the cold plains in this video. Just because I really need to test and see if the thing is going to take us. Now, you know it's nighttime. There is a day and night cycle in this game. It doesn't affect anything in terms of gameplay. My mana should slowly be draining. Perhaps I'm too used to defensive auras. I normally go defensive aura paladin. I don't usually go offensive. I'll keep an eye on it. This path will take us to where we need to go. It splits off at some point and takes us to the cave, or to the next place. See? This way. Hello, Crow Rat. Dead. Dead. Ha! You hit my shield and did damage to yourself.
Beware.
Hi.
The evil is strong ahead. Beware. Beyond lies mortal
I didn't
danger
click you
for the
again.
likes of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I talked to her. Keys. Boots! I have boots now! Entering the Cold Plains, and there's a portal finger right there. The Cold Plains waypoint. And now, I get to find out if this is going to put it into a separate file. We will see. We will see. So, this has been the first episode of Let's Play Diablo 2, The Lord of Destruction. Thank you for watching. I'm Willow Watakas the Paladin, and
Thanks.